here we go with the former world title challenger, Gilbert Durinho Burns. Perhaps a little bit undersized for welterweight, but he has resided within this top 5 since he moved up from 55.
From the moment, John, you didn't know what to expect from Gilbert Burns at 170, but he has shown that he has the ability to compete with the best, and if you aren't the best, he buzzes right through you. I was very impressed by the way he handled the Neil Magny challenge, and he looks to prove again why he is the elite of the elite in the welterweight division.
And he's also a promoter's dream. A lot of people feel like eventually Gilbert Burns is going to work himself back into a championship setting. But of course, the big fights at 170 pounds continue for one of the best from Brazil, Gilbert Burns. Gilbert Burns. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so here he is, the Nigerian Nightmare, and you can also now call him the UFC welterweight champion. He had to go 10-0 in the UFC to finally realize that UFC belt, beat Tyron Woodley, and establish himself as the standard at 170 pounds.
And he never lost track of what was out in front of him. Even though he had to win 10 fights, Kamaru Usman understood that he would do whatever it took to become UFC champion, and when he got that opportunity, it was the wrestling, the cardio, and the ability to follow the game plan set out in front of him by Henry Hooft and Greg Jones that allowed him to blank Tyron Woodley on the scorecards and win that welterweight championship. Unbelievable performance by Usman.
Truly one of the hardest workers in the game, and if you watch that Woodley fight, you get the sense that it is going to take a Herculean effort for somebody to dethrone the new hunted at 170 pounds, Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman is ready to engage yet again. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Gilbert Durinho Burns. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, early round action here. Kamaru Usman's wrestling is next level. His MMA wrestling, super functional. But he believes that the jab is going to be the key here tonight. Obviously, he has gone to great lengths to develop that under Trevor Whitman, and he felt like he might actually be able to win this fight without securing a single takedown. We shall see. Oh, he lands a hook. All right, if you're the wrestler, you just ate a big uppercut. Can't get reckless with your takedown attempts here, but certainly on the wrong side of the striking situation here.
Well, you can't reach. You can't reach and you can't get desperate. You got to take your time. You got to set everything up if you want to take this guy down, especially when he has built a game plan that seems to be working.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Burns is in half guard now. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Kamaru Usman.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be comfortable.
Takes his back now. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to
hold him. Yep,
there you
absolutely. Yep, got to be very careful there.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, oh, I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble. Able to land with the lead uppercut there. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, and now the underhook.
Oh, guillotine here. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, could get the submission here soon.
Sliding back out.
All right, here, final seconds of round one. Sounds for the end of round one.
Awesome round. Very, very close to finishing. You need to stay a little bit tighter. I need you to stay a little bit tighter and have patience, okay? Let's not force it.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
Second round here. Oh, and now going for the body with that hook. Nicely done there by Burns. Oh, picture-perfect shot there. DC, and one more of those, he might be.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. He's past the half guard.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Durinho getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Usman. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Burns is now trying for the Kimura.
Oh, that's very deep now.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to relationship there, DC. He is officially won.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
That's a nice one, too.
Like that. Like that.
Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Oh, gets the single leg takedown. Pretty good velocity on that one. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Burns. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. How did he get out again?
I have no idea how this guy has not tapped yet.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded, so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have? Lucky guy. I have.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
Hands high and let's keep that head moving. Get in, get out. All right?
All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Burns. Stuffs the takedown.
Holy smokes!
Oh, judo toss, made it look easy. Usman's pass is denied. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Usman's in half guard.
He hasn't moved on the bottom, and now he's starting to swell after he takes another ground and pound strike.
Oh, how about that reversal by him there? Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, you better tap or that thing's gonna snap.
He's got it isolated.
Working again for that submission.
It's always going to be a struggle, but this guy's intent to finish the fight.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Burns. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Usman's right back to the full mount. Good, solid strike on the ground.
In the half guard.
Let's go. Push, push, get free.
Beautiful transition.
90 seconds now to go in the round. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Burns' eye is closing up. Oh, this one could be over soon.
You have to fight now.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, take a seat, bud. Breathe. Slow that heart rate down. The cut is not a big deal. You're fine. You're good. Breathe and relax. Keep your...
All right, so there is the horn. That means the round is over. We nearly had a finish due to a submission, but I think you got to give credit to both the offense and the defense there.
Yeah, you gotta give credit to both guys, but nothing's more beautiful than an extended grappling exchange like we just witnessed. One guy almost submitted, one guy escaping. It's one of the most exciting things you can watch in all of mixed martial arts.
Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that.
Burns gets the single leg takedown. Well played.
He passes the half guard. He does a great job of getting to his position, landing.
Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke.
That Darce choke is tight. Oh, let's get submitted.
Wow, he gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at Fights In. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Usman.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Now he's going full mount.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage. Kurt back mount now.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Burns in half guard. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
He's attacking the Kimura. Watch for him to step over to try to get him up on his hip. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. He needs to shove the knees. Get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Final seconds of round 4. Usman ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the story.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Nicely done. Man, he ate another shot right on that cut. You think his vision? That'll do it! Kamaru Usman!
Holy smokes!
So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned, because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 34 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman.
All right, so you heard it there from Bruce Buffer. Kamaru Usman, your winner by TKO. He felt like if he was patient, the finish would materialize tonight, and that's largely the way it went down.
He did. He was paid. I mean, that's his personality.